Oh my god.
Tell me.
I can't even be sad.
I think you need to rewrite this.
That was the part we didn't sing yet, so I know he was getting.
That's great.
He was out of demo.
Right. They did it.
We can hear you.
That was my name. It's not my
Okay. I thought the whole thing was pretty good considering.
Sweet.
Where do we go?
So the yellow means that's the first thing you start.
Yeah, something like that. Only when I need to.
Declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them to another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator. With certain unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator. With certain unalienable rights. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. The consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it. To alter or to abolish its foundations on such principles, and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to effect their safety and happiness.
Their safety and happiness.
Their safety and happiness.
Their safety and happiness.
Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed.
Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes.
But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government, and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. Let facts be submitted to a candid word.
To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid word. His assent to law, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good.
He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation, till his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them.
He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation uncomfortable and distant from the depository of the public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures.
He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers incapable of annihilation have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within.
He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws, for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others, to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands.
He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices, and the amount and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power.
He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our constitution and unacknowledged by our laws. He has combined with others, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for court from any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states. For cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury. For transporting us beyond the seas, to be tried for pretended offenses, to be tried for pretended offenses.
For abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries, so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument, and introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our governments, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever.
sailors are their friends and brethren, or to furl themselves by their hands.
He has incited domestic insurrections amongst us.
He has excited domestic insurrections amongst us.
Domestic insurrections
He
amongst
has
us.
excited domestic insurrections amongst
And has
us.
endeavored
To bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers, the merciless Indians,
the merciless Indian savages. The merciless Indian savages.
Whose known rule of warfare
Is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions.
In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people.
Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren.
we have warned them from time to time
Of attempts by the legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here.
We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity,
And we have conjured them by the ties of a common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence.
they too
Have been deaf to the voice of justice.
and of consanguinity. We
Must acquiesce in the necessity
which denounces our separation and harden
as we hold the rest of mankind.
enemies in war, in peace,
Enemies in war, in peace, friends.
enemies in war, in peace,
Enemies in war, in peace, friends. In peace, enemies in war, in peace, friends. 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 In peace. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world, rectitude of our intentions. Do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare
that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states.
These united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent, free and independent, free and independent states.
That these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states.
These united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent, free and independent, free and independent states.
Free and independent, free and independent, free and independent states.
That they are absolved
From all allegiance to the British crown.
And that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that is free and independent states,
free and independent states, free and independent states.
To levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states